Alright, welcome to Beyond Quick Tips powered by Astro Gaming. My name is Jared Dunphy, and today you're probably noticing that I'm playing a different game right now. This is Rocket League, but I should say this still applies to Halo, and honestly it can apply to any other game or even anything in life really if you take it to heart. So the video is titled, One Simple Tip to Help You Improve. Now, this isn't something like where an expert will hate you and you're not going to be enlarging anything. It's going to be all about focusing on your gameplay here. So the one simple tip that I tell people when they want to improve is to make mistakes. And I told a friend of this recently that got back into Halo. He hasn't played in a long time and he's not playing that well. And I told him, you have to start making mistakes. And he didn't really understand that, so let me explain. So I've been talking about this for well over 10 years now since I started competing. And let me tell you a little story about a friend of mine. So a friend of mine, about maybe 10 years ago or 9 years ago, something like that. This was back on the Xbox 360 when Halo 3 was coming out, and he never played an Xbox game in his entire life, or actually video games in general. Didn't know how to use a controller, didn't know how to set up anything, didn't know how to plug the TV in like with the console and whatnot. So he heard about how I competed in different video games and he wanted me to teach him how to play because we were good friends and he was interested. So I did. And this guy, it was really rough at first, but let me tell you, in 6 months, we got this guy from not knowing how to use a controller all the way to getting a level 50 in team doubles. And the cool thing about it was I was able to teach him things right there on the spot. While some people have bad habits, I was able to kind of shape him into a really good player. And so, as I was saying before, you have to make mistakes if you want to get better. And let me go in more in depth with that. So this friend I was telling you about, he was a very passive player, and he was extremely intimidated by high-ranked players when we were playing the team doubles playlist. Every time he got into a BR battle, he would actually avoid it. He would run away. He didn't like doing one-on-one battles. He wanted to have somebody to help or make sure that he had an advantage. And I told him, if you want to get better, you have to lose sometimes. You're going to have to make mistakes. In order to win those BR battles, you have to lose some. You have to learn how to strafe. You have to learn how to keep your aimer steady on the head of your opponent. He was also really intimidated by the sniper rifle. He always missed shots, and every time he missed a shot, he got really upset about it. And I told him, you have to miss some shots to start landing them later on. You have to learn how to land those sweep snipes. You have to learn how to work the sight lines and mess with certain players and really become a better player. And so once I started telling him that, he improved a lot. And like I said, we got his 50 in team doubles. He started playing MLG, and while he wasn't a ground-breaking player by any means, he was definitely a really good online player in matchmaking. I think we got him all the way up to like a 48 or something like that in the MLG playlist. But what I'm trying to tell you guys, and yes, I know I'm playing a different game right now, and but what I'm trying to say is you have to make mistakes in order to get better. You're going to have to lose sometimes. You're going to have to realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. And so this leads into Rocket League. I recently started playing Rocket League, and in the first season, I got the absolute lowest rank possible, and I didn't like that. I wanted to learn and get better and at least get to a better rank. So I started putting in a lot of time, and I have a little Rocket League team, and they've been teaching me a lot of stuff because they have a lot more time. And so after playing with these guys, the one thing I was intimidated by was going for this thing right here. It's called an aerial, trying to hit the ball while it's in the air. I missed so many damn times just like this here, but I still got the goal, thankfully. But I was so intimidated by aerials because if I missed, that was just giving the other team the opportunity to get the ball into the goal or whatever, and it's very, very frustrating to miss these shots. But the only way to get better is to keep missing, and one day it's just going to click, and you're going to be able to land these shots more often and do it more consistently. As you can see right here, it's probably going to go in. I'll hit too high, but just maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I could not hit the ball while I was in the air at all. And now I'm doing it, it's more often. It might not go the right way, but I'm at least hitting it. I'm doing a lot better, and that's improvement. And that's what you need to do if you want to get better at Halo, if you want to get better at Counter-Strike, League of Legends, whatever game you're playing, you're going to have to make mistakes and just keep trying. That's really all you can do, and over time you'll see improvement. So I know this video, I'm going really all over the place with this, but Like I said, just a few weeks ago, I could not hit these goals, and look what I'm doing right now. I'm practicing in the practice mode, trying to get better at this, and I'm slowly getting there. I'm not pro by any means in this game, but I'm slowly getting there, and that's all that really matters. So that's all I really have for this episode of Beyond Quick Tips, guys. I know it was a lot different compared to the other videos, but I felt like this was something that was pretty necessary. A lot of you guys keep asking about new tricks, but I think at its core, if you want to get better, you just have to learn how to lose. You have to learn to work around those mistakes and improve over time. So I really hope you guys have something to take away from this. This is something that really means a lot to me when I'm teaching people how to play, because I honestly think the best way to improve is what I've been talking about this entire video. Learn from your mistakes. Don't be afraid or intimidated by certain things. You're going to have to lose some battles in order to win more later on. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm looking forward to doing more very soon.